Gear up, gamers, because we're diving into the merciless world of Armored Core 6, where success hinges on snagging the slickest early weapons and parts to set you up for victory. Quick shout out to our own Dave McAdam for writing this guide, who is pumping out articles to help you with all things AC6 related. I'll leave the original article in the description, so make sure to go check it out. Now, let's face it, Armored Core 6 doesn't exactly hold your hand. We know FromSoft like to be cheeky and produce rage-inducing games, but this is a completely different beast. As our very own Ollie mentioned in his Should You Buy Armored Core 6 video, while the likes of Elden Ring was heavily reliant on learning enemy patterns and rhythms, Armored Core really throws us out of the window and puts a heavy emphasis on how you build and adapt your mech to each situation. So, what's the secret to conquering this mechanical mayhem? Well, it's all about getting your hands on the best gear from the get-go. The gear in this game really is the difference between you having a tough but winnable boss or being hard stuck and giving up on the game completely. So why not get a head start with the best early weapons and parts? In this video, we'll unveil the top tier weapons and parts that will elevate your AC game. As you begin to suit up in your AC cockpit, there are two parts that deserve your immediate attention: the legs and the generator. Think of the generator as the power source. It's the beating heart of your AC. It decides what parts you can slap onto your metal body, but be careful, overdo it and you'll find yourself in an EN shortfall. For those not aware what this is, in layman's terms, an EN shortfall occurs when your EN load exceeds the max allowed for your current AC configuration. Basically, your AC is carrying a bit too much holiday weight and you need to trim the beast down by removing some of the heavier parts. Now, let's talk about the legs. These bad boys aren't just made for strutting around. They determine how much junk you can lug into battle. Big weapons, chunky armor, you name it. Weak legs equal a weak loadout. Don't be that person, do not skip leg day. Oh, and did we mention mobility? Legs aren't just about carrying stuff, they're also your ride to acrobatic glory. Fast legs for those in-your-face encounters, tank treads for when you want to be a mobile bunker. The choice is yours. Just make the right one, no pressure. The keys to success early on is to focus on upgrading your generator while ensuring your mech has the right legs to carry the rest of your parts and weapons you need to equip to certain situations. Nail this early on in the game and your builds will be unstoppable. Now, before you embark on your AC Odyssey, there's one weapon that early on is a literal lifesaver: the Energy Sword. It's your trusty sidekick from the start. Basically the ultimate melee Swiss Army knife. But hey, the world of AC isn't just about swordplay, it's about adapting to each challenge. As you jump into missions, your weapon loadout becomes a mixtape of destruction. From close combat clashes to long range showdowns, you need a wide arsenal of weapons to adapt to each situation. The beauty of Armored Core 6, it's like a buffet. Pick your weapon, try it out, and if it doesn't sit right with you, no worries, just trade it in. Picture this: you're locking onto foes with a missile pod, unloading a barrage of fiery justice. Pair that with an MAJ-200 burst rifle, and you've got a combo that's as satisfying as the classic FaZe Modern Warfare 2 quickscope montages. Ah, the good old days. Stagger them with impact, then swoop in with your Energy Sword for the grand finale. It's like a symphony of robotic mayhem. When you're dealing with the regular grunts, to be honest, any weapon will do. But when those boss battles roll around, remember the golden rule: stagger and slash. Kind of like the modern day 5Ds of dodgeball, but mech style. So, there you have it, rookie AC pilots. Key points to take away: don't skip leg day, keep your generator ticking over, and channel your inner Master Chief with the Energy Sword for your ticket to mechanical stardom. We're absolutely loving AC6 and hammering the content out, so make sure to subscribe for more guides and news. And while you're here, go check out this video where we coach you through beating the first Armored Core 6 boss.